morning students, let us start the class. Today we are going to do add and subtract money. Not from the textbook but from the workbook. In the workbook, various questions are given related to rupees and paise, and what we have to do, we have to solve the question. Either we have to add them, when we add we are getting more amount, or we have to subtract them. When we subtract them, the amount is reduced. Okay. Now, before starting the class, let us recall what we have learned throughout the chapter. Throughout the chapter, we have learned how to express money. Okay, so expressing money is always given by the rupee symbol. This symbol is used for the Indian currency, rupee symbol. Okay, and if you have money that is less than the value of rupee 1, that means you have in terms of paise, like 15 paise or 25 paise or 99 paise. So what you denote? You denote by small p. Okay, but if you have 100 paise, it becomes rupee 1, which falls in the rupee column. Now rupees and paise are separated by a dot. It is separated by a dot. The rupees we put in this column and the paise we put in the paise column. Now suppose you have 75.1515 paise. So 75.15. That means you have 75 paise rupees and you have 15, that means 15 paise. And how to express that? You can write the rupee symbol in the front. So whenever you are getting answer like that, you can just keep it like that. Okay, just put the rupee, put the dot. If you put the dot, then I will know that means this is rupees and the others are after the dot it is paise. Before the dot it is rupees, after the dot it is paise. But when you are adding and subtracting, you are making column, isn't it? You are making column. So separate that by the dot, rupees and small p, paise. But when you are doing word problem, you just express it like that. But don't forget to give the dot sign. Otherwise, the amount will be rupees 7,515. It will be a huge amount and your answer will be wrong. So give the dot sign in the middle. And many of the students are giving the dot sign here. It is correct, okay. I am not saying that it is wrong, but since you are using ruled paper, what happens when the line is there, you are putting the dot in the line only like that. Okay, so it is difficult to understand that one. Alright, so what you have to do, you put the dot in the little above the line and make it a little darker. Okay, so that we can understand the difference between rupee and paise. That means this is rupees and this is paise. Now rupees or money, where you are exactly using for? You are using money to buy things, isn't it? To buy things or to pay different bills in our house activities. So with the help of money, we can purchase items. Alright. So you have already seen that when you go out, if you have to buy something, you need money for that. And when you are dealing with a shopkeeper on purchasing an item, what is there? You can see addition and subtraction there, isn't it? Either you are adding the money, what is the total cost, or the shopkeeper is subtracting the money and giving you the change back. Okay, so that is where we are adding and subtracting of money, because we are actually using money and we are adding and subtracting in our daily life. Now suppose you have gone with your parents to a shop, okay, to a fruit vendor, and you have purchased 3 apples. Okay, 3 apples you have purchased. Now the cost of 1 apple is rupee 10. Okay, it is rupees 10. Then what will be the cost of the other 2 apples? That means it is also 10. This is also 10. Okay, so you want to buy 3 apples. The cost of 1 apple is rupees 10. So what you will do? You will add that in your mind, that 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals to rupees 30. So I have to give rupees 30 to the shopkeeper. Okay, this is the shopkeeper. I have to give rupees 30 to the shopkeeper, to the man who is selling the fruit. Now you have 10, 10 and 10. That means 3 10 rupee note. Okay. 3 10 rupee note or 3 10 rupee coin also is also available. So you are giving to the shopkeeper. Alright. That means there is no subtraction there. You are adding the amount and you are giving to the shopkeeper. Now in case you don't have a change. Okay. You don't have 10 10 10 extra. Okay. So what you have got 50 rupees. Okay. So you have what you have done. You have given rupees 50 to the shopkeeper. Okay. Now the shopkeeper, what he will do? He will take 30 rupees from this 50 and the remaining he will pay you back. Okay. This is you. He will pay you back. So what he will do? He will deduct 30 from here and what you will get? You will get rupees 20 back. You will get rupees 20 back. So children, in this way, adding and subtraction happens in our day-to-day life. Okay, now here I have told rupees 10, rupees 10, rupees 10. That means separate 3 rupee or 3 10 rupee note you have given to the shopkeeper. Or you can combine also, isn't it? So in the last chapter, in the last class we have discussed about it. You can combine the amount. So you can give 120 rupee note and 110 rupee note. So the total becomes rupees 30. Okay. Now children, the total bill at the shop was rupees 30. Why you have given rupees 50 or rupees 100? Why you have not given a 2000 rupee note to the shopkeeper? So children, 2000 rupee note, when you are going to a shop and purchasing the item, we are not giving for rupees 30 because it is a big amount, isn't it? So that much change is might be not available with the shopkeeper. So we give the money, we pay to the shopkeeper that is closest to the amount or the bill is. If the amount was rupees, like suppose you have gone to a mall and the bill was rupees around 1500, okay, then you give rupees 2000 because that much amount can be deducted from rupees 2000 and the shopkeeper the mall will pay you back rupees 500. Okay, so that is also where we are doing combination. We are estimating the amount to be paid to the shopkeeper based on the bill it has become. Okay children, so let us start the workbook now. Now children, this is the workbook of money. The topic is add and subtract money without conversion. Okay, the first question is given here, 44 plus 22. So this is not about money because the rupee sign is not there, but to recall about addition, because in the previous chapters before term 1 we have done questions, we have done chapters regarding addition or subtraction. So it is just a recall, okay, how to add a number. So 44 plus 22, if you have doubt you can make the place value like that. Okay, 44 plus 22, so how much you will get? 66. So can I say find 66 here? It is option number B. Okay, so I'll write B in the bracket and it is 66. The next question is 77 minus 44, question number 2. So the answer is 33. Okay, question number 3 you have to do by yourself. Now question number 4 is rupees 20 and 50 paise and rupees 10 and 10 paise. We have to do what? Addition, because here the addition sign is given here. So what you do, in your rough copy you make columns like that. Okay, so I am placing the number 20 in the rupee column, giving the dot, and 50 in the paise column. Since it is addition, I'll put the plus sign here. Then the next is 10 in the rupees 10 in the 10 column and 10 in the paise column. Now I'll add the number. So 0, 6, 0, 3. 5 plus 1, 6, 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0, 2 plus 1, 3. So what is the answer I got? Rupees 30 and 60 paise. It is option number B. Similarly, the question number 5 is the sum of. So sum is the word used for addition. That means when we add number, the answer we get is known as sum. Similarly, question number 6 is difference. That means we have to do subtraction here. Question number 5 and 6 do in this way. Similarly, question number 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so 7 and 9 is your homework. Question number 8 I will do. Again, I am putting the rupee column and the paise column. The first what I have got 55.40. So 55.40 minus 45.40. Okay, I have to subtract the number. 0 minus 0, 0. 4 minus 4, 0. The dot will come here. 5 minus 5, 0. 5 minus 4, 1. So what I have got? I have got rupees 10.00. Okay. Question number 7 and 9 is your homework. Let us go to the next page. In the page here also the columns are already there. We just have to add the number. So question number 10 is given. Subtract rupees 33 and 33 from rupees 55 and 55. The word is written here. Subtract this from this. That means this is the bigger amount. Don't get confused with that. This is a bigger amount. So I'll put the numbers here. 55.55. Then this number we have to subtract, isn't it? So 33.33. So subtract from the ones place. 5 minus 3, 2. 5 minus 3, 2. The dot is there. Again 2, 2. Okay. This dot separates between rupees and paise. Similarly, question number 11, 12, you do yourself. Question number 12, there is no paise column here, only the rupee column. So what you'll put? You'll put rupees 91 here because subtract rupees 90 from 91. When the word from this is given in terms of subtraction, that means this is a bigger number. The next will come 90. So I'll get only 1. Okay, rupee 1 I will get. So question number 13 and 14 is also your homework. Alright. So you do this in your workbook with your pencil and write in correct order. After doing, check once or twice whether your calculations are correct or not. Based on the question that we have discussed today, I have taken 2 questions here. Okay, so based on the topics, the first question, let me read it out. If I have rupees 54 and 32 paise, and you have rupees 35 and 61 paise, how much do we have in all? Suppose I have rupees 54 and 32 paise, and you have 35 and 61 paise. How much money do you have in all? Means you and me, how much we have together. So what you have to do, you already know that. The next question is, Soma has rupees 25 and 42 paise and Mona has rupees 83 and 63 paise. Who have more and by how much? Here you have to compare who have more and the other person is having how much more. You have to find out that one. Okay. So children, this is the class for today. If you have any doubt, you can drop a message in my WhatsApp number. And the new words that we have learned today are rupees and paise. These two will be remaining throughout the chapter because we are dealing with money. Okay. So with this I conclude my video. Thank you and have a nice day.